Happy December 15th, and welcome to MicroStrategy Today, the only daily show that's bringing you MicroStrategy's insights, intel, genius 7 days a week. And we have a big day ahead, a big week ahead, my friends. As you know from yesterday's video and a lot of news, of course, MicroStrategy officially made the NASDAQ 100. It is included in the QQQ. So a lot of exciting things are going to be coming around because of that. And we'll be getting into that. We'll also be talking about some more green dots. I mean, Michael Saylor is a savage. This guy doesn't stop. More green dots are coming. We'll talk about what that means. And a great video I have for you at the end by Jack Mahler. You want to watch this clip. It's very inspiring for a lot of reasons, and oh so much more. But before we dive in, remember, this is not financial advice. Consult a financial advisor and do your own research before making any decisions. And let's dive right in to the MicroStrategy tracker. As you can see, the stock price, obviously $408, where it closed on Friday. S&P 500 ranking is 100 out of 500. I have some hopes that will change this coming week. As you can see, we still have 423,650 Bitcoin. The Bitcoin value per share has broken $180. It is now at 182.36. This number just keeps going up and up. The NAV premium is at 2.24. Very reasonable. Could go a lot higher. Maybe it could go lower. It's going to be a really fun thing to track this in the upcoming months. Unrealized profit loss, $18 billion for a 71% return percentage. Life is good in the world of MicroStrategy for you, the shareholder, for me, the shareholder, for people that are doing the right thing and stacking those MicroStrategy shares, my friends. Let's look at the catalyst tracker because we are just 5 days away from the QQQ inclusion. This is going to be really cool to see exactly how much gets reconstituted into MicroStrategy. You know, some people are rumoring somewhere around 2.1 billion, but maybe some more numbers come up throughout this week, and I will share those with you. That's the initial inclusion. And then, of course, is going to be daily inflows into MicroStrategy as passive inflows as people invest in the QQQ index funds. The December Fed meeting is going to happen on December 18th. We'll be keeping an eye on that. And we'll also get into details about why that's going to be very important. A lot of people are expecting a 0.25% decrease in the Fed interest rate. So time will tell. Let's go ahead and share this news story right here. How will MicroStrategy entering the NASDAQ 100 affect Bitcoin? Well, it's a very good question, one that you and I have a pretty good idea about, but a lot of people don't. So that's why these news articles are great to educate the masses. MicroStrategy, now part of the NASDAQ 100 index. I mean, that just looks so pretty. It just sounds so pretty. Holds 43 billion Bitcoin, marking a significant milestone for corporate Bitcoin adoption. Bitcoin price could hit 108,000 and almost 109,000 before the year ends. Of course, that's speculation. It could go much higher, and it might not reach that number. We'll see. Fueled by MicroStrategy and global adoption, Michael Saylor's unwavering support and constant buying are building investors' confidence. And by the way, when MicroStrategy got added to the NASDAQ 100, that did wonders for its credit rating. I mean, that's going to be through the roof. There's just so many exciting things about this. I love it. Can Bitcoin hit an all-time high with MicroStrategy's achievement? The answer is absolutely yes. I mean, the answer is definitely yes. CZ summarized Michael Saylor's firm strategy in 4 words, which I love. My summary of MicroStrategy's shorter than the intro line. Buy Bitcoins and holds. And this is CZ, who used to be the CEO of Binance. And now he plays obviously a very huge role in it, but had to step back from the CEO for the time being. So the bottom line, very exciting times are ahead, my friends. Very exciting times. Let's move on over to the Motley Fool, who typically has very foolish articles. Could MicroStrategy be your tickets to becoming a millionaire by 2050? Do we really have to wait that long? I don't know. Over the past 4 years, MicroStrategy has transformed itself into a Bitcoin hoarder. MicroStrategy's co-founder, Michael Saylor, predicts Bitcoin's price will surge to 13 million over the next 21 years. The company's massive bets on Bitcoin could deliver big gains, but the stock could also collapse under the weight of the company's debt, dilution, and impairments. Again, no research was done. This person who wrote this, let's see, Leo Sun, did not do any research. He does not know what he or she is talking about. You know, because you consume the right content. I know because I consume the right content. He doesn't know. She doesn't know, whoever the writer is. MicroStrategy added to the NASDAQ 100, signaling market finally recognizes its Bitcoin strategy. Again, this is that Trojan horse that I shared with you the other day. I think it was just yesterday, actually, that great tweet about MicroStrategy being the Trojan horse into institutional America, into corporate America, into really pension funds, because Bitcoin is within that Trojan horse, which is MicroStrategy. And whether they like it or not, if MicroStrategy is in your index fund, which it is in the QQQ now, you're a big hole. You have big exposure to Bitcoin, because MicroStrategy is about a 1.5x leverage play on Bitcoin. So just exciting times. MicroStrategy rises to the NASDAQ 100. Of course, we love that. And they rise with Bitcoin. So playbook is there, my friends. The playbook is there. Let's talk about the Bitcoin therapist tweet here. This is so cool. And I hope everybody watching this right now, pat yourself on the back and just be proud of yourself. Please be proud of yourself for watching this video, because that means that you have sought out MicroStrategy content, Michael Saylor content. And I'm providing this to you every single day. So please be proud of yourself. Few people understand what Saylor is doing. Look at the people who understand Bitcoin. You know, what is this? This is 1 out of 100. I mean, that could even be generous. And this is, again, people who understand Bitcoin. A lot more people have heard of Bitcoin, of course, but who understand Bitcoin. And then look at that. From that one dot, how many Bitcoiners understand MicroStrategy? My friends, you are the few of the few. Period. End of story. So I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. And these kind of posts just fire me up. I love them. I hope you enjoy them too. Michael Saylor posted a tweet, our favorite Sunday tweet that can possibly happen. Is SaylorTracker.com missing a green dot? I think so too. And Michael Saylor doesn't mess around. So we're going to very likely, almost positively, hear another announcement of Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin, of MicroStrategy buying more Bitcoin. This guy is a savage in the best possible way. And I am so excited to be on his team. I'm so excited that you're on his team. Man, tomorrow's announcement is going to be fun. Michael Saylor tweeted, Treasuries on the Bitcoin standard are up 143% year to date. My friends, if you're a company not on the Bitcoin standard, wake up. What are you doing? Look at what's working, not what you're doing, because you're probably flat or down, while every single treasury on the Bitcoin standard combined as an average is up 143%. Smell those roses. Let's talk about Jeff Park. He says, MicroStrategy officially enters the NASDAQ 100 today. Here's my one-page executive summary on the theory of MicroStrategy and how to profit off the unstoppable hyper-financialization of finance. The trade of the decade is just getting started. Buckle up, Jeff. I could not agree with you more. This is the trade of the decade. This will probably be looked back as the trade of the century, in my opinion. I believe that. My friends, you should read this full thing. I'm going to leave the link to this exact tweet below this video if you want to read this. It's one page. It's so well done. Speaking of amazing resources, Chris Millas here, Millas. He just every now and then tweets an update of all the great resources of MicroStrategy. I actually have a little bit of a dream that one day MicroStrategy Today will be in this list. So maybe if you want to tweet at Chris and let him know that you, as a watcher of this video, would love to see that. You can just, of course, link to this video. I would be very appreciative of your hard work for helping reward me for my hard work. So that would be amazing. That's just a little dream of mine that I would love to see happen someday. But I will also be posting this tweet in the show notes page, the show notes below this video. So you can kind of go through and just see all this amazing resources that have been put together by Chris. I love all of these here. So very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to this tweet right here from BitStrategy, because I just really love this tweet. I actually read his content every day because I love BitStrategy, how he speaks, his words. To me, it just resonates with me. He wrote, some are in it for the money. Others are in it for the tech. MicroStrategy understands the tech is the money. Oh, I love that. That's so true. MicroStrategy understands that, my friends, and you're understanding that more and more every day. I'm understanding that more and more every day. Tech and money, baby. Let's go. Now, I did promise you that great clip. It's a short clip, but it's a good clip from Jack Mahler, another wonderful voice out there in the Bitcoin slash MicroStrategy world. So I'm going to play that clip, and Jack, take it away.
I also know Trump is looking at a day one executive order. There's like
Sorry. Day one executive order for a Bitcoin reserve for the United States?
Yeah, but so I know that there's people looking at the Dollar Stabilization Act as it gives the president wide discrepancy to protect the dollar, and there's potential to use a day one executive order to purchase Bitcoin. It wouldn't be at the size and scale of 1 million coins, but it would be a significant position, and it'd be a message that the United States.
Well, there you have it, my friends. Another episode of MicroStrategy Today coming at you. I hope you enjoyed. This NASDAQ 100 was such amazing news. I did say multiple times that, listen, if we don't make it this round, it's okay, because MicroStrategy does not need the NASDAQ 100. And by the way, they do not and did not need the NASDAQ 100. The NASDAQ 100 needed MicroStrategy. But I'm very happy for both sides of the equation, because it is great for MicroStrategy. It is great for the NASDAQ 100. It is great for every investor in the NASDAQ 100. It is an amazing Trojan horse that MicroStrategy now has accomplished by getting Bitcoin exposure to all of these individuals who hold this index. And, a lot of them they don't know what's best for them, but now they're going to get exposure to the perfect preservation of capital. Exciting times. Nothing in this video is financial advice. This is opinions, news, thoughts. Consult a financial advisor, do your own research, all of that jazz. And please remember, my friends, there is no second best.